Just try. But don't judge yourself. Don't say you're going to fail when you actually didn't even give it a chance. You know what's the common point between you and the richest person in the world? You both have 24 hours in your day. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Miriam's. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to keep going but never go backwards. Hear me out. Nothing is neutral in this world. Everything has either a positive impact or a negative impact. If you just stop doing what you're doing, you're going to go backwards. Just keep going, keep showing up, keep putting the effort, even if there's no results. Keep going, or else you start going backwards. Alright guys, the first point is make it easy. As human beings, we tend to do what's easier for us. We tend to do what's effortless. So to be consistent, to build a habit and build discipline without giving up, you have to make this habit as easy as possible. There's 4 laws, guys, to build a habit, but we're not gonna talk about them in this video. Alright? So one of these 4 laws is make it easy. So for example, if you're going to read a book, instead of telling yourself that you have to read for an hour, well, tell yourself that you're going to read a page every 2 minutes. And that's going to convince your mind that you're not actually making any effort and 2 minutes is nothing. You guys, hear me out. We are professional at manipulating our brains. But the smart ones use this manipulation to make positive impacts. And I'm going to give you an example for this. We are professional at convincing ourselves that we are going to do something, but we keep procrastinating it. So basically, this makes you avoid the guilt because in your mind you're gonna do something, right? But you procrastinate it. And this way, you are lazy but without guilt. If you're actually good at manipulating your brain, manipulate it to make good impact in your life. Like this one, read a page every 2 minutes and you're gonna read for an hour without even realizing it. Maybe you can do much more. The second point, the most effective way for learning is not planning, it's actually practice. You guys, listen to me. Let's say you're gonna start a business, a YouTube channel, whatever it is. So you spend so much time actually planning how you're gonna start, what you're gonna do, which camera you're gonna use for this video, or the points you're gonna talk about. And it's actually good to plan, you know? Like, you know which steps you're gonna take. But some people get stuck here and they think they don't know too much, so they cannot start. Honey, start with what you have. No one had it all. No one knew it all. Everybody started with what they had. And then you learn. With practice you learn. With practice you take lessons. But honey, planning is not going to teach you anything. Start. You know, let's say you planned 100%, you know, all the steps, but you took 0 action. Would it really matter? The results would still not show up. You still cannot change your life with planning, honey. 1% action is what's going to matter actually. Just plan basic points and then start with what you have. Start with your current knowledge. That's enough, I promise you. Hear me out. Do what you can do and leave what you can do to God. He will take the rest for you. Just start. Just put in the effort. It will work. It will work. You guys, believe me, even billionaires sometimes do things and they don't know what they're actually doing. But they just have this hope that it's gonna work. Just try. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fail 100 times, just try. But don't judge yourself. Don't say you're going to fail when you actually didn't even give it a chance. It actually goes more to the third point, which is focus on taking action, not being in motion. Not convincing yourself that you're gonna start, that you're gonna talk to that friend about it more, that you're gonna take the opinion of that and that and that. Start. It's gonna fail. And then what? The world didn't end. You can still breathe, by the way, but don't fall in that trap. Don't procrastinate. Like, let's just take this in a picture, right? Like, get everything out of your mind. Just look at this. For how many years did you actually want to do what's on your mind? Think about it. Some people have dreams since they were 10 or 14 years old. And actually, they're still learning, and some people even know everything about how to start, what to do, everything, but haven't taken action. It's either because you're scared, you don't have money, or you say you don't have time. But honey, guess what? You know what's the common point between you and the richest person in the world? You both have 24 hours in your day. You are the one responsible on how you wanna share your time to things you do during your day. You don't have money? Fucking find a way to make it. You can make it. I promise you, if you wanted to buy a phone, or if you wanted to buy a damn TV for your room, you will make money for it. You will find a way to actually make money to buy that. But for your business, oh no, I don't have money. Try, work, do something. If you have this, you have everything. You have a brain that can actually think. You got it. You are so lucky. You know who are the unlucky ones in this world? The dead ones. But as long as you're alive, you're still lucky, honey. And you still can work, and you still can make the money, and you still can start that business. And you can still open that YouTube channel. You can still talk to that business owner. You can do many things as long as you still have this. Stop being in motion. Stop telling yourself you're gonna start and just being in delusion. No. Actually start. Actually take action. Listen to me, guys. The fourth point. Habit formation is the process by which the behavior becomes progressively automatic through repetition. The more you repeat a habit, the more automatic it'll be. So let's say you go for jogging every single morning. Well, some days you're gonna feel lazy, some days you're gonna feel tired, some days you're gonna be sick, but if you actually forget what this tells you, which is you're tired, you're lazy, you want to stay in bed because it's warm and it's cold outside and whatever, if you actually mute that and don't even think about it and apply the do it now method, which is something I talked about before and I even apply it to my day. You guys, I have ADHD and I have that thing called executive dysfunction or something like that, which is actually real, and there's actually cells in your brain that don't give orders to your body to actually do something, and this won't go off, and it'll actually keep telling you do something, but you just feel like you can't help it. You just stay in bed and then feel guilty. So I was like, all right, if my cells don't work, like I can do that. Like I'm not disabled, all right? Like I can walk, I can move. If I want to put my hand here, I will. If I want to put it down here, I will. I won't wait for that order. I will do things by myself. So I actually, guys, made this carnet. Okay, it's a little notebook, and basically I started writing my daily tasks that I want to do for every single day, and it's actually a good thing. Like, what's the thing called executive dysfunction? And people are struggling with it and they complain because they can't get things done in their day. Well, I actually have it too, but I do things. I get everything done during my day. You control it. Here's the thing. That's the title of the video. Keep going. Even slowly, but never go backwards. Honey, even do 1% of every action, but never stop. If you control your mind, you have the power. If you let your mind control you, it has the power. Do not allow your brain to control you. Because the body is always lazy. The body always wants food, always craves sugar, and always craves salt, and all those things that our body is addicted to in foods. But if you actually listen to those voices, you're gonna fail in life. You have to reprogram your brain. You have to tell it what you want to do, and the type of person you want to be. If I have this executive dysfunction thing and I can get things done, what's stopping you? What's different between us? Honey, nothing. It's only this. It's the program in my mind and in your mind. I took time and I took energy for myself to actually reprogram my mind to become the person I want to be. Give yourself a chance. Just like you give time to your friend when he tells you, I want to go to that restaurant to eat, or let's go to that park, or let's get ice cream. You actually give your friend time, but you don't give yourself time. But that way you can't be successful. That way you can't get what you have to do done. You can't change your life. Pursue your dreams. Do what you want to do, not what people want you to do. And the more you do a habit, the more automatic it will be. If you actually do not listen to those thoughts and every day you go for jogging, it will actually become a habit and it will be automatic. You won't even think about it. You literally just wake up, wash your face, brush your teeth, whatever, do your morning routine, and then go jogging without even think about it. And you know what? Here's another rule from those 4 laws of how to make a habit more automatic. It's the law of make it obvious. You can, for example, have your clothes of jogging on your bed or on the table or whatever, so when you wake up you actually see them. So that way it's gonna be easier to go for jogging. Design your environment with the things that are going to help you become the person you want to become. And believe it or not, if you actually do these 2 things, make a habit easy and make it obvious, and the other 2 laws that we're gonna talk about, you're gonna make a habit usual, familiar in your day. But in the end, it all starts in here. It's all in here. It all starts with the program that you put into your mind. Not the program your family put, not your friends, not your teachers, not your parents. You. The program you put in your mind. Okay, guys, the last point is the time that you've been performing this habit in is not as important as the number of times you've been performing it. Because here's the question most people ask: how much time does it require to form a habit? Honey, it's not about time. It's about how many times you've been performing this habit. Which means you can do it twice per month and you can do it twice per day. It's about how many repetitions have you done to form this habit, and those repetitions are actually what's going to make this habit more automatic. It's not the time. You can form a habit in a week, literally, okay? This is how much time it took me to actually build the habit of reading a book every single day. Read a chapter every single day. Maybe this is because I love reading, guys, alright? So pick something you love, you're passionate about, and even if you're not, apply the laws of habit forming. Make it easy, make it attractive, make it obvious, and make it satisfying. If you apply these 4 laws, you can form any habit you want. That was the video of today, guys. I love you so much. I hope you learned something and I hope you liked it. I love you so much.